And a Korok seed underneath it. Korok seed. Korok seed. Piece of armor. Nearly out of stamps as well, so we're going to have to just do this in a separate lot. There we go. No more stamps left. So, is there any wonder we have no stamps left when one looks at the map? Right. Where does one even begin with this? Well, journey of 1,000 miles and all that. Let's just do something and see how far we get. I can't believe I'm chasing a log down the hill. There we go. Right. That's one down. I assume whatever that electricity was probably a bokoblin with an electric arrow. Oh dear. Two-handed axe is damaged. Ba-da-ba-ba. Aha! Yes, must have been. Right. I have to keep an eye out for a flat stone. Right. That, so we've now done one. Nice. There's an arrow pointing in this direction. And an arrow pointing in that direction. I assume that the seed is on top of this ridge. Oh, hello. Well, there goes me two-handed axe. Wrong rib. Ah. Unless it means this tree here. Oh. Oh. I think I had it right the first time. Right, so there's one up near Epona. All the free games I've been getting really start to add up over the years. Tell me about it. My Steam library is massive. Oh, I've also recently picked up the premium version of Batman Arkham Knight as well this week in the sales. Gearing up for whenever we get to that with our Arkham run through. Eventually. Arkham Knight was the only one I didn't have anymore because I was so annoyed when it first came out, that when WB basically said, yeah, you can have you can get a refund on it, I took them up on that opportunity. We shall see if it's any better now when we finally get round to it in probably a year's time. Hello. Hey, mister, did you travel here from the south? Nope. Then maybe you came from the southeast. You know something about Laurelin Village? So the pirates aren't there anymore. What about the head of the village or the son and Dun guy? Are they okay? Oh, right. So when we killed the pirates on Eventide, we killed the pirates who had taken over the village. Go us? Right. Anyway. Sorry, I've been really worried about our village. I thought about climbing the Skyview Tower to get a look, but it's got a bunch of spiky things around it. Kid, I'm just gonna point out that there's no spiky things around it. There are no spiky things. around this tower. But that's okay. If something happened, Dad would tell us. I just have to be a good kid and wait. Whoa! The spikes! Someone burned them away! Yes! Never mind. Yes! Now I can climb the tower. I have to look to see if the village is doing okay. Bye. Yeah, try not to fall to your death, kid. Please. I did the same thing with Cyberpunk, mainly because I needed the money, and it was really buggy for me. Oh, well, I mean, let's face it. There are people in this community who was here when I played Cyberpunk. It was very buggy for me as well. I think I've got some very nice clips somewhere in the channel of what I saw. Like that one time we were walking around and a crate spontaneously turned into a bunch of knives, or the time I tried jumping and I got launched across a canal. That also was rather entertaining. Then there was the time that I zoomed in on a mine and the mine suddenly exploded, killing me. That too was entertaining. Never have I felt so overpowered as I did in Cyberpunk as well. With the build we used, we could basically just take out entire places and not have to worry about anything. Hello.
Not often nice that travelers make the way out here. Then again, everyone as this region has been going places. It's not as though we ended up here by choice. You know Lauren Village. We used to live there. A small, fishing town. You'll see it if you go southeast down the road and follow the sign. Though, it's not much to look at now after the monsters got in. In the blink of an eye, they ruined the whole village. The restaurant my wife had just opened, our house, everything gone. They just came cruising in on their boat like a bunch of pirates. So that's what we're calling them, pirates. If you're going up the coast, be careful. You don't want them to spot you. That's fine. We'll be okay. Now we must talk to our Korok friend here. Hello. Oh, my friend got separated. Oh, did they? Oh, oh, what a shame. Yeah, I tried shooting enemies, but bullets just weren't going through them. It annoyed me when you couldn't store cars in Cyberpunk. The cars in Cyberpunk annoyed me when you had to if you wanted all of them, you had to basically buy all of them, which meant you had to use I used a money exploit to farm money so I could buy all of them. Those cars, there should not have been as many in the game as they were. Most of them were crap, and in fairness, they should have been story unlocks anyway. But whatever. Right, where's your friend? They're over there. Oh, look, a bunch of random things that we can cobble together to take you back to your friend. The fights were pretty fun, though. Providing you didn't clip a curb and wrap yourself into a lamppost. Yeah, there was that. I didn't mind the cars as well, but there were a few occasions where we summoned our car and then it randomly exploded. Because it spawned inside another car. Alright, let's see how bad this could possibly go. Actually, this is controlling pretty well, surprisingly.
Black rock there. Do I have anything I can fuse it with in my inventory? Technically, yes. We've created a two-handed stove. Oh, sure, that works as a thing. New job in Final Fantasy XIV called Viper coming with Downfall. I can appreciate the sound of that. Though, in fairness, I'm still nowhere close to actually finishing Final Fantasy XIV. I played a bit today. I did a dungeon on hard that took me an hour. No, 30 minutes-ish. 20 minutes? I don't know. Took me time, anyway. I might play some more later. Actually, tomorrow, probably, at this rate. But still, it was fun to do something in that game again that wasn't Mahjong. Mainly because I'm now avoiding the Mahjong to ensure that I don't get stuck with just playing nothing but Mahjong for the next 4 billion years. Yay! We saved the Korok's Wend. We can now be happy. Right, unfortunately, I've now not made a note of where I've done anything. Okay, so where am I? I am down by the Didibeh Plateau. This one. Cool. Right, next. Pretty sure that was the start point. Right. There's 2 new Yakuza games coming out soon. I can't wait for the horrific Mahjong PTSD to kick in. What PTSD? I like Mahjong. Unless you're talking about yourself, at which point I have to question, oh good lord, what's going to happen to me when I get to the later Mahjongs. Actually no, I'm just remembering all of the stuff about Judgment. That's, not looking forward to that. I was going to say Mahjong about 4 times there, but it isn't. Yakuza is basically graduated now from a franchise run to basically my sole mission in life, hasn't it? I can't even call it the channel's franchise run now because it's just so vast. It's like entwined in the channel's DNA at this point. Next month for new Yakuza, and then February for the other one. And I'll probably buy the collector's edition of both, even though I will not be playing them for the next 5 years. Sadly. Don't get me wrong, I love Mahjong. I've been playing it for like hours on end while the AI stomps me in unbelievable RNG. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ooh, Master Sword's back. I don't think I need to worry about a super powerful Master Sword at the minute. So we'll stick with Silver Bokoblin Horn. Why not? Interestingly, I was having a chat with Kev from LMC the other night, and it came to the point, it brought me to the conclusion of, though they're a pain in the neck, the Korok seeds are by far not the worst part of this game. There's a lot of them, and it's monotonous, but when you really drill down into it, the actual worst part of this game is the armor upgrade system. At least for me. Because if you think about it, you need a ludicrous number of armor components. I'm going to have to leave you here, Epona. You need a ludicrous number of armor monster parts and other bits and pieces to get all your armors upgraded. And in order to keep yourself with decent enough weapons, you then have to use pretty much most of the components that you have farmed. Owie. Well, I didn't drop anything, that's good. Marvellous, right. Also, it doesn't help that you end up losing a bunch of stuff anyway. Because if you kill too many enemies at once, then a bunch of their parts despawn. Never always the useful stuff like the guts or anything, it's the actual important stuff like horns and teeth and stuff. Never actually finished Like a Dragon because I hit a really hard boss fight which would require hours and hours of grinding. Oh, goody, right. Well, that's good with my style of things because I do absolutely everything, so hopefully by that point I won't need to do the hours and hours of grinding. I'll have just got my way there naturally. Also, Judgment series has been an absolute treat, especially since they took out the Puyo Puyo Tetris requirement. What now? Oh, and you and I can't wait. Oh, you will, and I can't say who because spoilers for Ezio and Spawn. Fair enough. I mean, Ezio will forget in time, but still, well, he's out of line, but he's right. Oops. I don't want to waste that bone. Gourmet! Gourmet! There we go. Right. Oh, yeah, I was looking for a Korok seed. He's just so hard. Main boss or side boss? I'm guessing from the description it's going to be a main boss. You found me! Yay! Oh dear. I know who it is. I've seen the boss. Okay, fair enough then. Oh, it's a main boss. Oh, right. There's no escape then. Fun. Side bosses are a kick in the teeth now. Ah, and of course, Like a Dragon uses an RPG mechanic, doesn't it? So it's not even a case I just beat them up like I do with Kiryu. I am going to have, and I can get weapons. Right, I'm basically going to, at some point I'm going to have to start learning. I'm going to have to start playing more RPGs again, aren't I? Just so I can get to the grips with the mechanics. Oh well, not even RPG. Turn-based combat thing. Pokemon. I'll go with Pokemon. Only with multiple people, if I remember the trailers correctly. If it's the one I think it is, it's someone Ezio knows really well. Well, in that case, it's going to either be Majima or it's going to be Majima or Kiryu, isn't it? Because those are probably the two people I know best out of Yakuza. Unless they pull the rug from under our feet and they go, oh, by the way, Kazuma's back. And he uses his cane as a lightsaber, which I fully admit would be bloody awesome. Alright, enough about main bosses for now. Fair enough. Right, fair enough. Instead, we're going to go back to the joyous joy of joys, Korok seed hunting. Oh, well, at least we get a quick top up on what our Korok seed count is, which is 740. About how many Pokemon there are now, right? You know what? I really should start using buffs in this game as well, but the time limits are just so low that I'd best be using them before a fight. I've just realised Minoru's lost a weapon. Crumbs. Right, we'll have to find Minoru a weapon as well. Hello. Easy way of grinding and finding rare enemies like fighting metal slimes in Dragon Quest. Okay. At this point in the series, there's probably no spoilers to say in the game as a super boss, right? There's a super boss. Oh, fun. So basically, it's Kingdom Hearts. There's like this one really, really tough boss after everything that you, if you want to go full completion, you have to defeat. Oh, God, Ben, I'm suddenly getting flashbacks to the Azora fight in Kingdom Hearts Remind. Not Remind. Whatever the big DLC was for Kingdom Hearts 3. God, Lord, 12 hours. Just. That's the only time I've ever had to take time off work to defeat a boss. I took a day off work so I could spend the entire day fighting the boss right up until the point I defeated him. Just so we could finally get it out of the way because I was doing it for like I was fighting the same boss for 2 streams straight and it was just... oh, blimey. That's one of my greatest achievements in gaming and also just one of my most nightmares. Like the add-ons from every single prior game, I think. Alright, fair enough. Yes, that sounds right. You took time off work for a boss? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I reached the point of absolute frustration that I took time off work so I could defeat a boss. Ow. Well, I had more time. Aha! Minoru! There we go. One thing about a boss fight in Yakuza 4 is it's 4 brothers. It sucks. Oh, fun! That reminds me of Eightfold Blade. And suddenly I'm reminded of the... I can drop that stick and take that. I'm reminded of the final bouncer mission in the legendary, the hardest difficulty bouncer mission in Yakuza Kiwami 2. That also gave me night. That wasn't nearly as bad as the Yuzora fight. I've had worse fights than that, but that's certainly one of the top ones. Hello. Oh, right, thank you. In Dragon Quest XI, though, Jade made it easy. Jade is top-tier waifu. You can get a bunny suit for her. Now I wish to know more about this. Jade. Oh, wait. I have that Korok seed. That was the one that we just did. And I'm just a dingus and I forgot to mark it down as done on the map. Cool. There we go. Right. Oh. There's a Korok seed up here. Okay, well, we'll go and do that then. Hold on. There is also across the pond another one here. Right. Doing the final bouncer mission without cheesing it is among the worst memories of the series. Ezio did not cheese it, if I remember correctly. How would I be cheesing it? No. I mean, I had all the super weapons. I had the double demon blades and everything, but it was a tough one. 100 gauntlets and then a bit of luck with the... Oh, wait, wasn't it a case I needed to get the unlimited gun or something? No, I think I might... I think I did it legit. What's the cheese it method? Probably easier for me to figure out what if I cheesed it or not, if I actually knew what the cheese it method was. I think somebody did tell me what it was at the time, and I basically said, no, I'll do it legit, because I'm an idiot. Unlimited gun thing is the cheese I was talking about. I don't think I did. Now that's a question. Did I? Did I have the unlimited gun at that point? I had the double demon blades. Somebody might need to double check the that in the archive because I don't know. I think I vaguely remember using the gun, but I gave up using it because I kept being flattened while I was trying to use it, so I just resorted to running around like an idiot I remember running around like an idiot waiting for something to recharge. I think it was waiting for my heat to recharge or something. Ah, yes, no. I don't know if I used the gun, but I had the God of War. I must have had something because I remember running around one of the stone barriers, praying that I didn't get cheap blindsided, as I think I was waiting for my heat to refill so I could swap into Kiwami mode so I could basically charge them headlong and not die because I was like at 1 HP, but I could be mistaken. The last Majima construction mission, though, that's just cruel. Oh, we never did that. We didn't finish that. That was the point where I invoked the rule of bollocks in Kiwami 2 because I was not putting up with doing that for absolutely no reward whatsoever. I was not grinding out for just the end of a minigame. Just wasn't. The end of. There's a Korok seed here, but there isn't a Korok seed here. I'm guessing the Korok seed might be underneath me. Through which I will go up here and get that Korok seed and then come back and get the other Korok seed. I recall there being an Ammon with a machine gun and one with a rocket launcher in that band. Yeah, that is it. The first Ammon showed up and I think he had shocky sticks or something. Then there was the Ammon with the rocket launcher and the Ammon with the machine gun. And the machine gun was the most annoying because he just basically flattened me each time. Also, hail 2 Anna 23. Welcome and thank you. Wait a minute. Ow. Give me a minute. Was that a follow? It was a follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. And welcome to our little band of travelers, samurai. What? Oh, it's a keys. Okay, I need the eyeball. I'll come back for the Korok seed in a minute. Hey man, what's up? Not much. Not much. Currently running around getting Korok seeds. And killing bats. Like that. And I was talking about something. Oh yeah, the Ammon missions. Yes, submachine gun. Yes, he was annoying because he basically just flattened me outright. And then the other one shows up with the rocket launcher, and that's why I was running around that stone partition, because I was trying to keep out of his line of sight, or at least breaking his line of sight, so he didn't immediately KO me with the rocket launcher. That was just a cruel side mission. But at the same time, I did it because it got me, I think, the ancient text or something that allowed all of my weapons to basically just become unbreakable. At which point I was very overpowered. I love your channel. I'll support you. Thank you very much, Anna. Much appreciated. Ooh. I spy fish. I shall name them Eric. They will all be halibut. Apart from they're not halibut, but I will say they're halibut. Yeah. Zappy zap. And now they will be my supper. Ah, yeah, that's where the Korok seed is. Offer, I don't know, a piece of fruit to the statues. Yep, offer an apple. I can do that. I have a couple to spare. Stupid thing. Kind of fancy playing the Dead Space remaster as well, come to think of it. I'm not one for horror games, but I did quite enjoy Dead Space 1 and 2. Then you completed it and got unlimited double demon blades. Yes! I had a great time with those double demon blades. That was made it well worth the effort. You see, Nintendo should have taken a leaf out of Yakuza's book on this. Well, they kind of did, I suppose, with the Trial of the Sword and Breath of the Wild. But even then, they managed to screw me over because I went through all of that. I unlocked I got the full-powered Master Sword, and then it still breaks. Oh, goody, I get the Master Sword at full power, but it still disintegrates if I use it too much. That's just a backhanded compliment, isn't it? That's wazzicking pain in the necks. Piffly, widgety piffles. Right, I ran out of insults without swearing. Can't say much about the later games for spoiler reasons, but boy, the completion list stuff is painful. Oh, that fills my heart with so much joy. So much joyous joy and happy joy. Right, oh well. Well, let's send Mount Flocket then as well. That would have been interesting. And a little suspect. Right, now am I going to get there? The remaster looks great, and they fixed the stupid asteroid section in Dead Space. I do remember the asteroid section being a pain in the neck. Nowhere near as pain in the neck as the blasted hunter. Years I developed a twitch whenever anyone mentioned the word hunter. I absolutely hated it. I hate those stupid regenerating pains in the... And then they brought it back for Dead Space 2! Because of course they did. But then they gave it some sort of German name. It is a bleeding hunter. But no, it's now the Ubermorph. Oh, right, okay, fine. Oh, yes, and you have to do a stupid hacking minigame while it's trying to kill you. Oh, is it? Marvellous. Thank you. Oh, and then have some fun with this section. Oh, marvellous. Oh, you utter pains in the neck. And then in Dead Space 3, they decided, oh no, we're not just going to have one hunter. Oh no, we're going to have two hunters coming after you because you're supposed to be playing with a friend because we decided we wanted to do co-op. I don't like the hunters. All that's meant to continue. Welcome.